Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this is Hina here. I am documenting my journey all the way to 70 kilos, and I started with 106.5 kilos and I'm down to 103 and 40 grams. So I already lost 3 kilos. In today's video, I'd like to tell you why, not why, but how did I start to enjoy walking. I did that because, it's inverted commas, right? I think I've always liked to walk. And the thing is, due to my work, I usually walk to my work, and therefore, walking is pretty much a part of my life by now. And I live about 400 meters from my work, and therefore I just walk on a daily basis. Sometimes I do go by car, but usually I go on foot to work, and that's already a part of my life. So I'm not totally sedentary. I still move a little bit, but you know a couple of days uh, ago I started walking more in terms of health. So I already did a video explaining how and why I climb stairs, and this is just one exercise that I do to lose weight without going to the gym. But walking is another one, and you know, I think probably, I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but probably there's a strong emotional memory inside of my body attached to walking because back in the day when I was about 14 to 15 years old, I was learning English. I i went to my English classes, usually walking too, and then I probably the reason why I said that it has a strong emotional memory attached to it is because it brings me back to a time of my life that was very pleasant for me because I was learning this incredible skill, which is English, and probably my body associates walking with something very positive and powerful in my life. But also, not only that, but also I like the incredible benefits of walking. So number one is I'm doing cardio, so I'm helping my heart and my I don't exactly know which parts of the body it helps, but I know it's something related with cardio, with heart and breathing. I think, right? Also balance, maybe, I think, right? And not only that, but also I love to feel the wind, and to have some sun exposure as well. And also, not only that, but even when it is a little mild, the temperature, I like to go for a walk, right? Because I just like to go for a walk. Maybe there's not an exact reason why I like to walk, but I just like to walk. I think probably just like the way maybe uh, a person who swims like to swim, or a person who fights like to fight, and I just like to walk. And also because this is something incredible and free that I found for losing weight. Because I can't afford a gym membership right at this moment, and therefore I started with something very accessible for everybody, right, and affordable. So if just like me, you don't want to go to the gym or you can't afford it, perhaps just like I can't, I encourage you to start going for walks as well. Or if you have stairs, you start climbing stairs. But I highly recommend, before you do that, you book an appointment with a doctor or a nutritionist to clarify any possible issues that there might be with these exercises. Uh, so I say that because I did that, right? I talked with my nutritionist about stair climbing, and she told me that it was okay to climb stairs, but also she suggested me to go for walks as well. And now that's what I'm doing. I'm doing basically these three things here. I'm walking, climbing stairs, and having a balanced eating habit, right? I'm not overeating my lunch and dinner anymore, at least, right? I do eat some things during the day, but that's topic for another video. If you would like to follow me along on all the way to 70 kilos, I hope it will get to 70 kilos. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notification, and I'll keep updating you guys here. Just one more thing. Start exercise. Just start, okay? Let's see. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.